So, welcome. We got everybody here. Got some satisfaction, fat satis, and go ahead and introduce your guys yourselves.
Hello. Not to be confused with hello. It's me, it's Doofus. It is Gatsby as well, who is not with us unfortunately because he's, I don't know, maybe having chats with AJAX in LQSC. And then I believe we have a member straight from the furthest reaches of the LQSC Discord. It's none other than hello,
Hi, I'm
Pancake, also
hello.
known as Pancake.
Ooh, looks like
Yeah,
maybe we moved to a different server.
Yeah, we're
yeah.
moving. They're actually building a custom because apparently, the update has reintroduced bots into the league server.
Oh,
Um,
that's true.
So, here I'm gonna go ahead and we're not. Are we live right now?
We are live.
Yep.
Okay,
So-
cool. I just wanted to make sure before I started sharing information. So I'm gonna DM you status real quickly.
All right.
Do you know how the private servers are hosted? Did they just rename one of the current servers, or is it
I
actually
believe
hosted by the player?
no, it's not hosted by the player. It's one of their servers, but their new system does what they call spin up a server into the cloud when there's a demand for more servers. So I think that if server demand is low, they use a pre-existing, and if it's higher, then they'll just create one.
I wonder if that would be an issue once the game gets larger and there are too many servers in creation.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
moving
not
that
sure.
over right now. We are almost in. We can see these boys playing around.
Oh yeah, Gatsby, one thing I want to ask you as a member of the board is, do you think LKC would be allowed to fight 4v3 here? They had 4 members at the time that you were in their lobby.
Um, I'm not sure what that how that's playing out, and I'm kind of letting the teams that were part of that discussion handle it. I was unfortunately not privy to that. Yeah, I've had too many other things to deal with this morning in regards to this to even form an opinion on that. So hang on one second here. Let me take care of this.
Yeah, we'll be starting in a moment, guys. Thank you
We're
for
just
coming by.
commentators, just cogs in the machine, Dash League. We don't know what happens, we just sit here and chat.
All right. It looks like they have switched to 3v3. Do we want to pull up our screen here?
Yeah, if you've logged in and we're set, we can go for it.
We're good.
It
All
does
right.
look like they're playing a 3v3 after all.
Yeah, it looks like they settled that. Maybe they were picking who they wanted in.
Question is, who's the lucky fella who gets to host the server? If you pull up the scoreboard,
Yep.
I think we should be able to see.
Good question. Oh, looks like CT. The server was just named CT match too. There was no.
CT, I mean, he definitely has the most stable connection for these servers. Should be good. Darth, Flippy, and Space, I guess they're only doing, what, a payload? Waterway? Have they selected the map yet?
I think it's control point that they're doing.
Oh, yeah. Got it.
I don't know if I've ever seen a single LQSC guy in the general play. I see a lot of these guys out in random lobbies, but these
There's no PC game. This is their main lineup for most of their matches.
Okay, so these are their top dogs, or oh no?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, like, on Waterway, you're almost always gonna see Star Lewin, who's arguably the strongest sniper, or at least one of them. But on other matches, you'll see Flippy and Darth, really good dashers. Darth's actually a veteran, so he's experienced, kind of knows what to do in a match. And Space is an up-and-comer who has just been playing like crazy. He's level 42, and he is a great, well-rounded player. Good dashing, aim, etc. But the same can be said for Frozen Galaxy, who's another very new player, who has just been playing a lot in the intermediate server, courtesy of Quadio, hosts that.
And yeah, he's actually
He's
someone
a
I
very
ran
good-
out into in the
yeah.
wild, and he was
Yeah,
quite a match. So
he's
it'll be fun to see him
a
play.
league player through and through.
Yeah, this will be fun.
Gatsby, are you with us?
I am indeed.
Nice. Do you have any predictions for this 3v3? It's different.
Oh man. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting because you got Sar, who's obviously very talented with the snipers, but I don't know if it's gonna be the right call to make on control point, especially when it's a 3v3. Like it's gonna kind of.
They don't have Sar.
Oh, Sar's not in there. Okay.
Yeah.
He was earlier. He was in the lobby earlier, so that's what I was curious. So who do we have in there?
So looks like Style Dev just popped in for a moment.
No, fun.
Very fun.
Yeah, I think
Maybe they'll have 4.
Styles in a meeting right now, so I'm not sure if he's actually going to be able to play.
Maybe he's postponing it? I mean, priorities, right?
Right,
Actually.
exactly. Who needs money?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, hobbies override money.
Right. They have a 4v4 now. It's great.
Okay. So, well,
It's
that
a
looks like a bot. I thought that's what it was originally gonna be, was a 4v4, but then it still looks like, I guess maybe we're up in the air about that. I heard it was 3v3 now.
You know, it's the excitement of the play-in tournament. You're never going to know what's going to happen until it's happened.
It's
Yeah.
whatever the board wants it to be.
And it's definitely
Yeah, I
about
mean-
to start, guys.
We've already decided that Style has to lose because, you know,
Yep.
we don't like him, so he's got to lose.
It's just a publicity stunt. yeah.
Okay,
That's
okay,
all.
so we
Makes
got
the
4 on
board
each
seem
side,
more
guys.
human.
4 on each side. So Silas staying in, it looks like.
So, maybe, and we got Sar and Style, huh?
Interesting. I've never seen Star on.
So what I'm
Control
envisioning going on here is I think that potentially Style is in a phone call meeting and he's just going to be muted and play. That's my current theory.
Oh my god.
And if that's the case, fucking fantastic.
I agree. Yeah. Whatever the outcome is, if we hear later that's the case, he gets a thumbs up from me.
Start spectating Salda, see what body language he's using.
It'll be hard to call who the real winner is at the end of the day when you're playing like that.
I mean, if
Everyone's
Style positive KDs while in a work meeting, like, that I think is a W
Yeah,
all by itself.
agreed. Oh boy, I actually ran into him in the lobbies last night right after we were casting together. It was probably an hour and a half or 2 hours after we cast, but they kicked our butts in the KDs, but we actually took them with a 2-0 waterway push. Just a couple
Yeah.
randoms, and there was a few other guys in there, but I have a feeling a lot of these guys that I run into, because I run into a lot of free agents out in the field, like probably even next season, especially. This is what got me pumped about Hyperdash was when it released on Oculus, is there will be so many new names and stuff. And
Oh yeah.
I'm sure some of you pro players have seen it playing in the randos where there's a lot of hidden potential out
That
there.
was-
That's,
Oh, for sure. It's going to
crazy.
be exciting to see. There's a bunch of the scrimmage teams that are starting up and are looking really promising.
Mhm.
And there's still just, as you said, a lot of people when you go out into the randoms, you find people that are playing so
starting.
well. Here
All
we go.
right, here we go.
All right.
Follow Darth here for a moment, see where we go from here.
Do the pixel
And he gets the
stream
first
stuff.
kill. Good pick. Or no, they already got some other kills. I'm
Yep.
sorry. It's doing good though, holding mid.
Took out Style Dev.
Blue with a strong mid hold at the start here.
Yeah, for sure. Darth hasn't died yet, and I don't know if they have established positions. It looks like Darth is kind of controlling
Ooh.
this octagon area.
That
Ooh,
good
nice.
snipe right behind.
Oh, really great
And
ambush,
another
and
one,
he's going for it.
surprise from the backside.
Darth
Nice
has
job.
just, he's on a 4 killing streak.
Oh,
Oh, and he goes down.
I didn't even know what happened there. I think they were both checking their watches and they didn't see each other.
Yeah.
You think
For
Style
sure.
Death is checking his watch or like checking his bank balance?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
No.
He's going over the ledger, the business ledger. All right.
Now, if you'll refer to slide 4.
All right. So
Sorry,
Sar with a
Lance,
kill lead here.
Going with double pistols here. I'd almost like to see him pick up
Ooh,
snipers like
shield.
with Darth and hyperspace making so much space.
Yeah, you gotta wonder if grabbing a shield's on accident sometimes.
That was definitely an intentional grab
Okay,
there.
I didn't see that.
But Sar, yeah, Sar could definitely, I think, has the potential space to pick up
Mm-hmm.
sniper, but has opted not to so far, which is interesting.
They've got a 15-point lead, and you can count that as just 10 to 15 seconds you have ahead of the enemy.
Gonna do a
Do
little
whatever the hell you
tagonizing.
want.
And Darth is just playing that disruption role right now.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Darth holds his guns together, like it looks like he's pressing the hilts of the controllers next to each other.
Got Frozen Galaxy taking our kill lead here. Oh, I guess we're
Frozen Galaxy
pretty
is-
tight with some of these guys here. Oof.
Ooh,
All by
good
himself.
strafing there.
Yeah, that was
Hit 3
laggy.
on the button. That's the other cool thing to see is you talk about like the hidden talent, and it's not just players that are
Ooh,
have
great drop
have
down.
good initial aim and stuff like that. But you see some of these new players that have only been playing a couple of weeks, and they're doing some of those dodging moves, like a Rekko or a Laggy or a Dark Moon, where they're just moving all over the place, like in crazy ways. And it's crazy that someone that's that new has already figured out that level of meta and is successful in it.
Oh,
Did
yeah,
they figure
totally.
anything out, or are they just like walking around like a chicken with their head cut off? Because it's VR and
I mean,
it's adrenaline.
That by
Excitement.
itself is sort of the meta.
Yeah. That could be the case, but
Over years of like scientifical research, we found that this is the best way to move. Just go crazy. Let loose.
overall. Oh yeah. Sorry. Lost my train of thought.
So it looks like we've had AJAX come back and take the lead here. You can see they're really sitting on the button area. Look at that.
That group
Three.
jump
Yeah,
Oh,
3
yeah.
jump in.
20-point lead.
looked
for
like a couple of
AJAX.
shinobi breaking.
Hmm
All right, I'm gonna see Slosh move on the back line here. Oh, Style is cruising too with some kills over here, keeping up. And it looks like Red definitely took the
It's-
kill lead.
It's a little bit awkward shooting on that rail because it's got a slight curve. You can't just shoot in a straight line.
Yeah.
Double kill from Style.
Oh, good work.
And yeah,
Oof.
AJAX is just gonna own this button for a little bit, and Darth rushes in after taking out Style, and
Yeah.
he's still alive.
And
Flipping
I
goes
understand
down.
that they're using Darth to do a lot of disruption. But right now their issue is they're not really controlling the button area very consistently. So I think it's probably a situation where they need to make the call to just put more emphasis on the button area as opposed to worrying about the disruption. Because I think sometimes on control point, teams can get so locked into like specific designated roles that they almost kind of drop their objective.
Oh, 3 AJAX go down. This could be a big moment for
Yeah.
LQSC to make up the X.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
good kill there by Sarge.
Yeah, they're gonna hold that point for a moment. I'm gonna move over to this drone.
Within 20, but Ajax got it back. Oh, come on.
Ooh, now we're starting to tighten up here. He's gonna go. Ooh, before he could even
Frozen
press.
Galaxy. How long has he been using the stock?
Good kills.
I mean, I
I
suppose
want to
he's
say
experienced
it
enough.
hasn't been a crazy long time. I think that during the this tournament that Sage organized like about a month ago or so. I can't remember how long ago that was.
This could be a
But
double.
that-
Frozen
was
coming
the-
in and taking it back.
It's gonna be tough for LQSC to come back from. Frozen's even hiding in those little crevices, waiting for people to.
It's only about a 10-point difference though right now, closer to 15, but still.
It comes
Yeah,
down to the
they
team
keep
wipes
bringing
where
it
it's a
close.
4v4.
Yeah.
Looks like
Awesome.
Styles definitely been committing. Every once in a while, I see him pop up with a
Oh,
multi kills there. And then
LQSC is
there it is.
taken out. Stalin gets a kill on space. When we get
That's
the
four. Or that's that's 4 in a row there. Dang. Style Dev holding this point strong.
Staladev has to get a team wipe because that's the only like opportunity he has to talk to his coworkers.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we got Sar. Pretty much all of LQSC is over 20 kills now. And then
Great drop down.
AJAX,
Oh,
you've got Kyle leading with a 27, and Frozen is at 24.
Now it looks like
Very
Ajax doesn't have to
consistent.
deal with any pressure from behind or enemy their line. Like Staladev just hops down here and then stares in one direction, and he doesn't have to. think
Yeah, I
about
bet they would
any
get a
other
little range
part.
from moving on that back
Yeah.
line a bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's this for? Like,
About 220 to 180 right now, right?
CT with
193.
19 kills, top
193
scoring.
now.
And with
1,000
Blue
points.
moving up quick, they just
Yep.
cracked 200, 20 points down. Oh, nope, they just got it taken. Style
Yeah,
count.
both teams have cracked 200, but Ajax has a 20-second lead, so yeah, this could cause a little bit of panic on LQC and maybe a little bit of excitement for Ajax. Getting
Oh,
very
yeah.
close to winning this part of the play-in tournament.
Keep putting themselves 10 seconds ahead with each. Real good push here, so it's
That game is so interesting.
Oh, they got someone from behind, but he couldn't jump on him.
Yeah, read out to see Ajax hit 250 points here. Not exactly. LQC's holding
Close,
down
close.
the area.
Got two people
bringing
there.
that.
Take out Slosh
Ooh,
and CT,
nice.
but
Fine.
Galaxy comes in from behind.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think one of
that's
the
so
mistakes that's
push.
being made by LQSC is when they are holding the button, they're having too many people just stand like directly next to the button and fire, as opposed to setting up those defensive positions nearby. Because like every time Frozen comes around here, he's able to get a straight-on shot, as opposed to if someone posts up against the scoreboard or in one of the little cubbies nearby and gets a little coverage.
And I'll also say that LQC, it didn't seem like they had anyone using the Frozen Galaxy role there and coming all the way around the area to attack from behind. It's kind of an Ajax strategy of sorts. Experienced team, used to be named UNSC, rebranded. After losing several of their players, and they're back here in the play-in tournament, 30 points away
It's
from
gotten tight. We're in a
winning
5-point
game.
difference.
barely.
Yep. And and LQSC actually took the lead there for a little bit.
Yeah.
Ooh,
They could
someone
flip it.
tried to
Oh,
address Frozen Galaxy. It was Space who came right there and intercepted him. So I think
am
Frozen
noticing.
Galaxy
Oh,
definitely
here we
did
go.
right in the plan here.
As this is
How many
coming down to the
kills
wire,
is
this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, they
It
need
is a-
to have someone prepared for Frozen to come around there. Because he's always getting one. to
Oh,
two
oh,
kills.
oh.
It's almost
Whoa.
like
Huge.
LQ.
Good stop. Good
Nice.
stop.
That's
Oh,
SC
there's
is
a
running
line
out of
there.
dashes
Got a
in
line.
mid.
what is it? 292 to 287?
How many seconds do we have left? 8?
We got 5
think
seconds, 6,
Oh,
3,
oh,
2. This might be the
yeah.
win for them, and Ajax takes it.
Oh my goodness.
It's over.
Wow.
That was a really tight one.
They had the
Yeah.
lead there for a second too.
They did.
Yeah.
Man,
Their
I really
defense.
thought LQSC was gonna make an incredible comeback there.
They need more
What's
movement around the
final
button,
score?
rather like what you were saying. They just needed more movement around that button. You see Ajax jump on the button, and then they all jump away, except for maybe one. But
Right.
yeah, that's unfortunate. That was
Say
so
this,
good
got
though
the
too.
Scoreboard. We need the scoreboard status.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Let's get that scoreboard for
There
you
we go.
guys.
Nice.
I got a little
300.
nice.
Let's see. Frozen Galaxy top killer, 41 kills, 7,500 points, although CT had the most points by far with 10,500. Just a lot of button presses.
Absolutely. Well, we're gonna go and wrap up this stream because I think we got another one happening pretty much immediately.
Yep.
So we're gonna transition over. Next match is coming up here, and let me double check and make sure I
Is it
know
a
which
5v5 this time?
It better be. Otherwise, I'm gonna yell at somebody.
Make sure you guys stick around.
TBTI versus Life, I believe, is coming up next.
TBTI versus Life, and then we had was it Blood versus FR happening concurrently?
That is also happening.
Yeah.
So we don't know the results of that quite yet. And then I think there's HHI versus FR2. I think is. I need to confirm the start time because there's 2 different start times listed, but that's either immediately following this next one, or it's a little bit later on. So go ahead and hop off